The old Stoics are mostly recognized for their practical way of thinking about personal philosophy and looking for ways for us to live happier, stronger, and with more peace of mind. Stoicism was a philosophy that people were supposed to practice every day in order to make it a regular part of their lives. It should blend in effortlessly with their daily activities. In simple terms, it becomes something we do regularly. But today, we will see how we can bring Stoicism into our morning routines. Here are 4 ways we can use Stoic philosophy to get ready for the day ahead. Mindfulness. At the end of his career, while involved in a conflict on the borders of the Roman Empire, Marcus Aurelius started writing a personal journal called Meditations. A book called a journal has been changed into a different language and printed for people to read. You have control over your own thoughts and feelings rather than what happens around you. Understand this, and you will discover your inner power. Aurelius used journaling as a way to meditate. For us, it can be a place where we can freely express our thoughts, emotions, and goals. Writing in a journal can help you think about the things you do, understand how you feel, and make clear plans for the day. It helps you think clearly, like wiping a foggy mirror. But you don't have to write. I do this as a way to exercise my mind. And for those of you who like to meditate instead of writing in a journal, you can also gain the same benefits from it. You might wonder, what good qualities do I want to show today? What problems could I have, and how would I like to handle them? Did I do anything yesterday that I don't want to do today? List a few things that I am thankful for. We can practice being mindful. Understanding how we breathe, noticing how we feel and what we think, becoming more aware of the noises, scents, and things we see nearby. This practice of mindfulness is about being aware of our thoughts, actions, and emotions as they happen in the present moment. It is sometimes called prosoch in old texts. If we take a few minutes every morning to do this, we will get better at naturally noticing things during our daily lives. Practicinggratude. Think of your mind like a garden. Every morning you can choose to spend some time planting whatever you want in the soil. This will make the garden look different and stop the weeds from growing too much. Gratitude is not just an important virtue, but it is also the source of all other virtues. Practicing gratitude on purpose is similar to planting seeds that you really like, watching them grow and blossom, and having a good time with them. When we appreciate the things around us and remember to be thankful for what we have or what we have experienced, it helps us to change our thinking and perspective in a positive way. Being grateful stops us from focusing on what we lack or the things we haven't done, helping us to avoid negative thoughts and feelings. Instead, we are content with what we have. We appreciate the things around us that we might feel sad about losing. What you need are these things: being sure of your decisions right now, doing things that are good for everyone right now, and being thankful for anything that happens right now. Why is it important to be thankful in Stoicism? Staying connected to reality. Thankfulness can be like a weight that keeps you grounded. It keeps us connected to the now and the world around us. Also, it helps us value the good things we have, even if they seem small. It could be the steam coming from a cup of coffee in the morning, the sound of leaves blowing in the wind, a nice book, a conversation with a friend, or getting comfortable on the couch to watch your favorite show. Changing the way we see things. Life can be hard sometimes. When we concentrate on what we already have instead of what we don't have, our perspective changes. It's like seeing the positives instead of the negatives. As mentioned before, it's like deciding which plants we want to grow instead of letting unwanted plants grow. Developing the ability to bounce back from difficult situations or challenges. The Stoics thought it was important to stay calm when dealing with difficult situations. Being grateful makes us mentally stronger, stops us from feeling powerless or like a target, and generally assists us in dealing with the challenges and joys of life. If you like to write in a journal, you can also include a gratitude journal as part of your routine. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. They don't need to be large. True happiness comes from being content with what we have now, without worrying too much about the future. It means not getting caught up in daydreams or worries, but instead being happy with what we already have. When we are satisfied with what we have, we feel like we have everything we need and don't want anything else. The greatest blessings that humans have are inside us, and we can easily access them. A smart person is happy with what they have and doesn't want what they don't have. Physicalalexercisa. Exercise is not just something Stoic people do. It goes well with the values we want to develop, and it can help us wake up in the morning if we need some extra energy. Every person should take physical training seriously and not be a beginner or unskilled in it. It is sad for a person to get old without experiencing the amazing things their body can do. The philosopher Chrysippus was good at long-distance running. Cleanthes, who followed the philosophy of Stoicism, was a boxer. Zeno of Citium, who started Stoicism, was a busy merchant. Even Plato, who was admired by the Stoics, really enjoyed wrestling. To these men, their beliefs were not just talk and discussion. Exercise was a great way to support their way of life and thinking. By exercising, we develop self-control, physical power, and regular habits, which helps us to enhance our mental and physical well-being. It can be as easy as just stretching or as tough as going for a fast run. Having a morning routine that includes exercise is usually better than not having one. PLANNGANDPRIORITIZING. The word phronesis from ancient Greece means using wisdom to take practical steps to achieve a goal. The main idea is about making good decisions and having good character. People in ancient Greece often talked about the principle in their philosophy. You may have already figured out that this principle is central to the practice of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics thought that it was important for us to focus on 4 main qualities: wisdom, bravery, fairness, and self-control. We can use this in our morning routine to think about the day ahead and decide how we want to act. First, think about what you want to become. Then, do what you need to do to achieve that. If someone says something bad about you and it's true, fix your mistake. If it's a lie, just ignore it and don't let it bother you. The reason we have our own Stoic morning routine is not only to get ready for the day, but also to have a strong and focused mindset that will help us deal with life's difficulties as they come up each day. These practices can be changed to fit your own needs and situation.